Hey gang, Jason here, HOJGaming, coming to you with another 5-minute tips. This time it's going to be how to set up OBS to stream. I've had a lot of streamer friends just start with streaming, and I really wanted to do a quick video on how to do setup. Realize a lot of people don't know how to set up OBS. It seems rather complicated, but it's actually not. It's very simple. Before we get started, please hit that sub button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, and it would be super awesome if we could partner this year and you guys could help out with that. And hopefully something like this is what you're looking for, and I can help you set up your stream rather quickly. Anyways, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to download OBS. I'm going to put that right below here. Once you start off, you'll just go ahead and go to Scene Collection, hit New, and that will give you a new scene collection. You'll want you to name it something. I named mine Test. You're going to see Scenes, Sources, Audio Mixer, Scene Transition, and Controls. There may be some other docs up. Don't worry about those. We're just worried about the ones at the bottom. All right, at the bottom, we're going to pick our first scene. Go over to your sources. You're going to want to have a source. A source is basically what is coming into the stream. We're going to be worried about 3 primarily. We're going to want overlays if you want those. We're going to put on a game, which you'll need if you're going to do anything. And we're also going to go ahead and put on a camera. If you don't have a camera, you can skip that part, and we'll just get to the audio stuff and capturing later on. All right, first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want a game. So you're going to go to video capture device. If you're using an Elgato and capturing a console, that's where you're going to want to go. Throw one of those bad boys on there. We'll just call this, we use a video capture device, just like we'll call this capture card. All right, there we go. Bam, capture card. Once that's on, you're going to pick what you want. If I pick this live Duo 1, that is mine. It's going to come up with a list of devices. You just pick the one you want. All right, does not fit. Just give you a quick right click on it and go ahead to transform. And then go ahead and fit to screen. Boom, fit to screen. Perfect. The other way you can add a game is through display capture. All you're going to do is throw that display capture on there and pick up a display. You'll get whatever display you want. Make sure that you pick the right one. Again, if it is too big, give that transform, fit to screen. Next, let's go ahead and put a camera in. We'll create a new one. Just call it camera. All right, and you'll also get your different cameras. All right, you go ahead and add in the camera or whatever you're going to use. If you don't have a camera, you can skip this spot. Not a big deal. All right, so now you're going to need some audio. You need to bring in your microphone. You're going to go to settings. Go ahead and go to audio. We'll go over the rest of this later. You're going to want your desktop audio if you're using that. Make sure to put that in default. If you want some kind of mic or auxiliary audio, this is where you will pick. I suggest, please do not hit default. I've had too many times where I've had to go back in because of a Windows update and it messes up which default or which microphone is default. Go ahead and pick that specific microphone. If you're using your headset for your mic, pick that microphone and that will populate what you're doing here. And it starts pulling in the audio. Now there's a whole bunch of filters you can do with this and we can go over all that later, but I do want to just get you up and running. So you have all that. You might need some overlays if you're going to do something like that. But I suggest something very easy, something like Stream Elements. Again, I'll link that below. It's a free website you can use and they have some stuff that can get you started, and it's just a matter of grabbing the browsers from those overlays and putting them on here, and I'll just go over that right now. That would just be going back into sources. We're going to go with browser. We'll call it whatever we want. You see that it comes in a very weird format. You can change the height and width. Boom. All right, it fills up the whole thing, and you're going to go into that, and you'll need your browser. So what you'll do is you'll take the link from Stream Elements or from wherever you're getting your overlay, put it in there, and it will bring that in. You can do that with a lot of different widgets and stuff, and I'll do a whole different video on that. All right, back into settings. We're going to go to Stream. These are going to be the only few things I'm going to tell you to do right here. You're just going to go ahead and hit Twitch. You can do the same thing with YouTube or whatever you're streaming to. It will ask you to connect your account, and that is pretty dang easy. Connect your account. Boom, you're ready to go. It has your stream key there. Now you're going to need to go to Output. You have a 1600, 2000 or 3000 video card. I suggest going with the NVIDIA I can't even pronounce that thing. Anyways, so go with this. The other way to do it is the X264, and that is the CPU mainly set up. We're going to go with this. I have a 1650. Once you do that, I would suggest probably starting out at 5500 kbs for your bitrate. If you know that your upload speeds are slower than that, you're just going to have to do an upload speed test and see what they are, and try and set your bitrate about 500 to 1,000 less than what your upload speeds are, just so you have that barrier when you're doing that. All right, then you're going to go to presets. Just go ahead and throw that bad boy on max quality, and you are set. Go ahead and hit apply. Just go down to video, and what you're going to want to do is to go ahead and make it easy on yourself. Throw this bad boy into 720, then put it in 30 FPS. It will do all of its magic and render it out to the public in what it has. And you might want to be able to switch between scenes, say like a be right back screen or whatever. That's simple. You just go into scenes, add another scene, and then you would just call it whatever, do the same thing, put on whatever it is you want on that scene, and then you can just switch back and forth with a nice click down here like this. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please, again, give us a like, a sub, help us out, get to that partner, and we will see you guys next time on HOJGaming.